My face is wet, and when my tears reach my lips, they taste as salty as the sea. As the driver wrenches the steering wheel in a way that only someone who has grown up around these vertiginous roads can, he glances anxiously in the rearview mirror. "Everything okay?" he asks. I nod. "It will be," I say. "It has to be." How many times have I climbed the hill to this white-painted house, spent the night, left early in the morning with my head spinning? I remember the first time, when he sent a car to pick me up, and I wore the nicest dress I had with me. It was flowing and white, and I felt like a Greek goddess. But then, of course, that was before the whispers started to curdle the summer air like an impending rainstorm, before police descended on the island, their uniforms oppressive and dark beneath the midday sun, before the body washed up, broken on the beach. I heard she'd been there for hours by the time they found her, her skin swollen by the sea, her face no longer recognizable. "Here?" the man says. I nod and wipe my sodden cheeks. "Here." I abandon my bags at the roadside and rush towards the wooden door. I can already see that it is open. He would never just leave it like that. He worries endlessly about locking up the bar at night. I call out his name as I step into the cool shade of the entrance hall. At first, it looks the same. The wrought iron statue on the side table, the white rug at the bottom of the stairs. Yet his keys are missing from the bowl next to the door, his jacket no longer hanging and ready for him to throw on against the evening chill. I dash upstairs, still calling out for him. I'm sobbing by the time I reach his bedroom. Guttural, animal-like noises. The wardrobe doors are thrown open, shirts scooped off their hangers as if by someone who left in a hurry. Sheets have been torn off the bed, and a fallen lamp sits in pieces on the floor, as though whoever broke it didn't have time to clean up. A door to a balcony has been left ajar, and thin curtains drift lazily in the breeze, their movement absurdly calm against the chaos he has left behind. For a moment, it feels like everything should stop. The world is still spinning, the sun is still shining, but he is gone. I lie stomach down on his bed and try to capture the smell of him. I breathe in, hoping to find the remnants of his aftershave, a small part of him still left behind. But the white expanse of the mattress only smells of detergent. I wail into a discarded pillow, not worried about who will hear, my body arching into the bed. Around me, the house remains cavernous and still, as though nobody has lived here for years, as though none of us were ever here at all. Now, the heat is unbearable. It crawls into my lungs and knots itself in the damp folds of flesh beneath my clothes. It slickens against my skin and leaves streaks of sweat on the backs of my thighs. I waxed my legs in anticipation of this holiday, conscious of how my pale skin would look in the sunlight. Perhaps I was conscious of more than that, hoping this trip would reignite some of the heat that's been missing from my marriage. Instead, I look across at my husband and feel faintly repulsed. His underarms are damp and staining the shirt he put on especially for our last night here. He's staring out to sea, but I know he isn't seeing it the way I do. To him, it could be anything. Any view, anywhere. To me, the swell of the tide speaks of secrets, the salty air smelling irrevocably of promise. The sea always reminds me of that summer, how the entire world had seemed within reach back then. I remember sitting with my toes in the sand, the vastness of an ocean stretching out before me, and feeling as though the whole universe was mine to be had. "Shall we order more wine?" Tom asks. I shake my head. I'm actually pretty tired. Let's get the bill. He nods and beckons the waiter over. He always does what I want him to. I used to like it, years ago. It used to be a relief after everything. Now I wish